All right, so Virgo, what's going on for you guys in the month of May? I have dealt your cards, dealt your reading, I've said my prayers, done my clearings, so that we're ready just to dive in. I also do offer private readings, so if this is resonating and speaking with you and you'd like to really dig deep into your own private situation, you can email me if you just want to kind of talk about it at first, or you can book below. My email is tara@tarastarot.com, and you get readings within a few days to a week. Okay, so Virgo, a couple themes for you guys in May. It's looking like you're being encouraged to move forward, to start a new cycle. So, this is important for your growth, for your soul's development. It's time now to move forward, to release old habits, old cycles. There's a lot of fresh energy here, but in order to do that, it looks like you have to recognize something that is an illusion or deceptive. And you could be really struggling with doubts, beliefs, negative attachments, addictions, something that is keeping you stuck and holding you prisoner in a sense. But this whole point is that the energy is here for you to overcome that and move forward and cut away any kind of negative, deceptive, hidden influences, okay? So it also looks like something you've been working hard for has been developing, and there's a solid foundation for you here. So it's looking like your ships are coming in, that the work you've done is generating rewards. You are going to receive, something back for your work, and this energy is continuing to grow and build. So for some of you, it might feel like nothing's going my way. I don't have enough money. I'm worried about losing financially, or some kind of instability or insecurity about your resources. But it looks like that's not necessarily true, that things are coming around, that things are coming back to you. And there is a solid foundation, again, that you will build upon, that you can build upon. So let's dig into this a little bit. So the main energy, right center stage, so this can be what you're dealing with in the present. This can be the core energy of this whole storyline for you, what you're kind of dealing with. So we've got the devil smack in the center. So the themes you're going to be dealing with have to do with your own empowerment, recognizing what is an illusion, what isn't serving you, what you don't have to buy into, what you don't have to believe in. Realizing that you have the power, you're in control, not this scary, belief or scary force. Standing up to that and employing your own will and freeing yourself from whatever this is. Often with the devil energy, it can feel like something's controlling us, or we're trapped. For example, an addiction, or a negative relationship, or just a belief that, we aren't good enough. We aren't going to make enough money. We're never going to get there. We're always going to, all these kind of themes. So this can be, for some of you, a big struggle. You might be really going through this month. This is all about finding your power. So sometimes, God will present a situation that's opposite so that we can learn the truth, okay? So presenting an experience where we are confronted with not having our power, or being controlled by something negative, or having some kind of negative attachment in our life, to prove to us and show us actually the reverse, to show that we do have the power, we do have the strength, we can overcome. It is up to us to apply our beliefs and all those kind of things. So as we move to the outcome, I'm going to jump there real quick because it's all about cutting this away. Using our intellect, using our beliefs, that badass Queen of Swords energy to cut away the bullshit, to cut away what we're not going to entertain, what we're not going to believe in. So here in the outcome, we've got the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So something's being severed in terms of this illusion, this devil energy, it's being severed by the Queen of Swords. So it's saying that you have this power to look at this clearly, use your intellect, discern, be astute, and not let anything mess with you. So cutting away negative influences, cutting away something that is working for its own purposes, that isn't in your best interest. Cutting away, walking away from any kind of deceit or withheld information or anything that's not on the up and up. Okay, this is like, so we've got the devil, forced to contend with our own power versus other, beliefs or experiences or forces that are trying to make us think it has power over us. So that's the battle, right? But then by the outcome, you have the power and ability to channel this Queen of Swords energy and know what you don't need in your life, what is a lie, and what you do want in your life, and what is the truth. Now, it's interesting because in the environment, we've got the Five of Pentacles. I want to kind of look at this, but right now with the whole situation of our economy and people out of work, for some of you guys, this may really feel like the environment where you're living right now, what you're working with, the society isn't giving you what you need. You might feel really down on your luck. You might feel you can't pay your bills. You might feel like you're losing your savings. You might just feel like, why has life forgotten me? Why is this happening to me? Why am I like having no resources around me right now? Why am I getting the tough end of the stick here? Okay, so this is the environmental influences, which is, what we're kind of all dealing with right now, right? And I feel like Virgos are my dad's a Virgo. I feel like Virgos are very meticulous about detail, about resources, about money, very detail oriented, very responsible. So this is, I know for my dad, he's a saver, and he always was a saver since he was really, really, really young. So like, that could be a trigger for you. That could be a hot button. And maybe that's related to this devil energy, feeling like you're up against, the powers that be that are negative, that you have to overcome. Feeling like there are a lot of self-doubts about, I'm not going to have enough money. What is going to happen? I'm going to not be secure, all those kind of things, right? But the thing is, it's showing here that you are on a solid foundation and the work you've done is paying off. So bottom of the reading, the foundation, we've got the Three of Pentacles. So this is showing you do have a firm foundation, okay? Even if it might not seem like it with what's going on, it's saying the work you've done thus far has really created a secure foundation that you can build upon. So all is not lost. You're actually in a better place than you might feel or see. And this can be, kind of like a longer version of the past, long-term past, or this is just what's really going on behind the scenes. What's the real truth of the situation? So while the environment seems to be a little scary right now in terms of finances and not having what we want or having as much as we think we need, the real truth going on under the situation is this firm foundation related to resources, security, money, income, and all that kind of stuff. Now, the recent past, we've got the work card, Eight of Pentacles. So This is when, you're working hard, you're applying your energy to build something, to create something, to harness your skills, to be more of a desirable employee or create your own business. Whatever it is, this is work, 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 work. So it's showing you've really worked hard for this and you've diligently put in the effort, and that is going to pay off. Because we've also got the Three of Wands hanging above the reading. This is hanging over your head, what's developing on the surface of the situation. Three of Wands. So yeah, that energy is coming back. This energy is building. This energy is growing. The intentions and the work you set out, the seeds you've planted with that hard work, it's going to produce results. You're going to see things start to turn around and start to come to you. It doesn't mean the journey's over, but things are starting to turn around and amass some power and return to you. Now, for some of you, it might be you lost a job, with this being in the recent past. Maybe you lost your job and the environment seems bleak. And now as a result, you have to contend with this devil energy of basically freaking out about not having a job and confronting all those things. The analogy is like that devil whispering in your ear, how embarrassing, you lost your job, you're not going to have money, you're going to be alone and broke and miserable, and all these bad things are going to happen. No, we don't want to go down that road, because it's not doing anything for us, and it's not true. Because we can always recover. There are always resources around. We can continue to overcome, continue to apply ourselves, continue to believe in opportunities, and they will come. Okay? It doesn't mean it's not hard work. It doesn't mean we aren't disappointed sometimes, but we don't want to live in this place where we let this energy kind of pollute us, and we let the devil, or whatever this represents, threaten power over our lives. No. And we've got in the near future, it looks like you're going to be put in a position where you're going to have to really stand your ground. Believe in yourself. No matter what kind of opposition comes up against you, this is really digging in your heels, believing in yourself, maintaining your integrity, continuing to fight, continuing to work hard to keep hold of what you've been able to gain thus far. So near future, we've got the Seven of Wands. So you may have, these other wands represent competition, conflict, energy that's trying to oppose you, that's trying to get what's yours, that's trying to knock you off of your stability, where you've, been able to get to. It's trying to knock you off. So again, this is like reaffirming your dedication, reaffirming your belief, reaffirming your will, and fighting to remain true to yourself and not allowing anything to deter your confidence or, convince you, you're going to fail, all that kind of stuff. This is really like pushing back, maintaining your ground, fighting for your beliefs and yourself. So yeah, I feel like this is a struggle kind of between negative illusion. And that's not to say like, okay, say, you don't have as much money as you'd like to, or you did lose a job. Obviously that's reality. That's what happened. But the illusion is the belief that starting to go down that slippery slide of allowing the fear to disempower you and therefore make you be stuck, unable to move forward, unable to access your power to move forward, to recover, to get a better job, to, you know what I mean? So that's like what the battle is. That's the dynamic this month, I feel like, for those of you that this applies to. So don't worry about that. This is a test to show you that you do have power, that you are in control. It's a matter of what do you believe about yourself. And sometimes, like I said, we're shown the other side of the coin so that we can prove to ourselves just how strong we are and that we actually are in control. So sometimes we feel like we're not in control, and God presents a situation that makes us feel like we're not in control so that we can show we are in control and prove that to ourselves and access a new level of power, okay? So yeah, all is not lost. Financials are not as bad as you think, I feel like. Yeah, okay, awesome. Okay, cool. So we're moving into the outcome now. From here on out, there's all these opportunities for a fresh start, okay? This is fated energy as well. So you're about to enter a whole new dimension of your life. You're about to enter into uncharted territory of your own life. You're graduating to the next spiritual or soul level, meaning you're about to be catapulted into new territory, into a new reality. What you've been working with and struggling with, or the themes that have been going on for the last however many months or years, are about to end. You're being projected into the next place that God has in store for you, okay? So you're moving forward, you're launching, okay? There's launching here. But before I get there, you're fearing that you're going to be stuck. You're fearing that you won't know which way to go and you don't know how to move forward, and that's just a fear. So I want to put that out there. So for those of you that are thinking, oh my gosh, I'm trapped, I'm stuck, what do I do? How do I move forward? I don't know. I'm never going to know. That panic feeling, this is just a fear. So you can let go of that. This isn't showing up in your reality. This is just a fear. And again, that's why we're talking about overcoming fears. Okay, so this is your kind of, for some of you, your struggle, contending with these fears and disempowerment. The Two of Swords is not knowing which way to go, and is just kind of like being paralyzed, not knowing which decision to make, or not feeling like you have the answers to move forward. So rather than moving forward, you're just doing nothing. So remember, the theme, the message is your own power, your own power. Find your own power. What do you believe in? What really is the truth? And how do you remind yourself and align with that power inside of yourself and keep your position in life, keep your belief in yourself with that Seven of Wands in the near future. Okay, so, right, just a fear. You're launching. So let's go through that, because I already touched on, as we get to the outcome, overcoming and cutting out whatever this negative influence is, whatever lie is going on, whatever information isn't transparent and on the up and up, whatever is hidden, whatever is distorted, whatever's an illusion, you're discerning that and cutting that off and piecing out, moving on. So we're overcoming illusion. We're using our intellect to overcome illusion. And look at the other two cards in the outcome. Holy moly. The Chariot and the World. Huge movement forward. You are turning a corner in your spiritual development. And this doesn't necessarily mean like spiritual development isn't like reading books on spirituality and it can be, but you're where the destiny of your soul, what's going on, why you're here, what deeper themes you're working on. That's what this is talking about. You're moving forward. You're starting, you're getting to a new territory. You're leaving the past behind. You've graduated and overcome the lessons you were meant to learn. So now you're free to move forward. So the world is like wrapping up that whole cycle. You've achieved what you were meant to achieve. You, integrated what you were meant to integrate, and now you're ready for the next phase. You're ready for the next cycle. And you can it's like everything has come full circle. You can let go of those old fears that you've overcome. You can let go of, not being financially where you want to be, if that applies to you, or whatever this represents. You're moving up, onwards and upwards in a huge way. Big climax, big completion, big forward movement. And then the Chariot as well, okay? So the Chariot's triumph, success, overcoming obstacles and being set free to move forward, to progress, to develop, huge, fast moving energy. So your life is really, you know, hitting a culmination, hitting a climax, changing. And it's about getting this negative influence out of the picture. If that wasn't enough to show this fresh start, we've got the Fool on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, there's a whole fresh energy for you. New adventure, clean slate, starting fresh, having no baggage, the ability to move forward. So again, this fear of being stuck is just a fear, because you're going to move forward in huge ways. But the thing is, now notice how they're all faded cards. That's not in our control. That's meant to be. That's destined and will happen whether we like it or not. But the interesting thing is the free will cards that showed up for you. So what you can do, your role in this, is to use that intellect and decide, what do I believe? What do I not believe? What lies am I going to entertain? And am I able to just be like, no, I'm not listening to that. No, you're not going to influence me. So it's about cutting away all the bullshit and the stuff that's not true and not serving you. All right, let's get some guidance cards, just to kind of sum up what we just learned. All right, this popped out. Believe and trust. Believe and trust. All right, let's just see what I get, and then we'll read them all together. There's another one. Virgo, May. What messages, God, do you have for Virgo in May? Oh, perfect. And let's do one more. 1, 2. Oop. Is there one more important message, or is that it? Let's see if anything comes out. Okay, yeah. All right, cool. All right, let me pull these. Yay, I love it. I love it. I love it. So exactly what I just said. I love when this happens. So we got believe and trust. There will be a favorable outcome. Your home and finances are protected by angels. And focus upon divine and perfect health. So exactly. So it's saying, you know, believe and trust. Everything's happening as it should. You have reason to be confident. You can believe in yourself. You can trust this process. It says, help me replace fear with faith and trust. Help me replace fear. So remember that devil energy. Replace fear with faith and trust. Not believing, not giving more power to that negative force. And let me be filled with strength, courage, and confidence. Strength, courage, and confidence with the 7 of Wands. So believe and trust, and find that strength in yourself. Find that power and belief in yourself. Not in something that has power over you, okay? A favorable outcome. Thank you for the beautiful outcome to this situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. So there will be a favorable outcome, and we definitely see that with this moving forward, victory, launching, a culmination, achievement, and moving forward. So a favorable outcome, so you don't have to worry about what you're worrying about. You're going to get through it. Your home is protected by angels. So this is about finances. This says, I ask that you, okay, whatever. That's not important. It says, thank you for guiding my finances so that I can easily afford to pay my rent, mortgage, taxes. Your home is protected by angels. So this is like an extra message saying it's going to be okay. Your finances are going to be okay. You're not, whatever you're fearing, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose my house. Oh my gosh, I mean, that can be a very real thing. This is a real thing we have to deal with in our reality, but it's not going to be as bad as you think, and you are protected. You are going to be shown the way forward, and it's going to be okay. Remember, we do have this 3 of Pentacles. This is a strong, firm foundation. Okay? So you have that secure foundation. It's not going anywhere. Woo! And then we've got focus upon divine and perfect health. So instead of focusing on the negative, instead of allowing this devil energy to trick you and drain you and pollute you with negativity, focus upon divine and perfect health. So focus on what is working. Focus on your own power. Focus on what is going well. Focus on everything healing. everything getting better. Focus on that future that you can't wait to get to, okay? All these kind of this positive energy really does change the way we think and feel and experience things, and therefore what comes into our reality, and even allows, you know, our being to have more of this healing energy from God, from angels, you know? So yay, you are overcoming. You are overcoming. You might feel like, you know, you're going head to head with the devil and you're in this battle, but you're going to overcome it, okay? You have the strength. God's got your back. And remember, this is a situation that you're meant to go through to show you. Because, like, why is the devil appearing in this, you know, spiritual study? Because that's part of the darkness, is also part of, makes the light the light. The light wouldn't be the light without the darkness. So sometimes we have to go through the illusion of the darkness to show ourselves our own light. So that's what's going on, I feel like. But you're going to overcome it. It's really exciting. I kind of want to pull one more for the outcome, just to like sum that up. Oops, too many came out. Let me try that again. All right, so one for the outcome. I don't know why I'm just guided to do this. Yay! 10 of Swords. Ending that painful negative cycle. Bam! So using your Queen of Swords badassness, because the Queen of Swords, okay, basically using this to cut away this bullshit, this lie, this trickery, this deceit, and end this cycle for good. That's why you're moving forward, because you're getting out of this, whatever this belief is or experiences of feeling drained, feeling exhausted, feeling it can't get any worse, feeling you're constantly the victim, feeling things never go your way. That's ending, and you're overcoming that, and you're triumphing over that. Beautiful. You know what the world is? A great word for it is like ascending. You're ascending to the next level in your life, in your spiritual development, in your soul's journey. You're overcoming this, you're facing this challenge, you're overcoming it, and you're moving forward. And you know, the work you've done in the past is generating positive energy. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, Virgo, love this. Hope that helped you guys. If this resonated with you and you want to look at your own situation in depth, you can book below, or you can reach out to me through my email, tara@tarastarot.com, and you get your reading within a few days to a week. I'm here to answer any questions if you want to chat. So yeah, hope this helped, and I will see you guys next month. All right, bye, Virgo.